Hello, this is Surya with Surya's Gaming Hub, and we are at part 8 of Skyrim. And I am going to be trying something new with this video where I'm going to try to edit it so that I can put 2 clips together to make it like almost 2 hours long instead of just the 1 hours I've been doing. So hopefully that works and you guys can actually not have to deal with the 1 hour cutoff that constantly cuts us off in the middle of what we're doing just because of PlayStation 5 rules. So we are going to go return the horn to Arngeir, and then we'll deal with Delphine's thing. Also, I want to take a look at this horn, just a close-up of it, because I have been hearing some things about it, and I want to see it. Oh yeah, that looks like almost a horn from a dragon. Probably from the grandpa dragon of the Greybeards, but because he has a broken horn, but I'm not positive. Grandpa's been alive for a long, long time. So, and he's part of the reason I don't like Delphine. Alright, let's get rid of unequip some of our gear because I like to make it so that I'm not weaponized and do not have a helmet on. Just so that I can respect the fact that they try to live a peaceful life. Ugh, sorry about that. So, off we go. They're probably sleeping, but we're going to wake them up because I do not have the patience to skip time right now. I just kind of want to get this part done so we can deal with Delphine quickly enough.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push.
And once I learn this word, we're actually going to go into third-person view because I kind of like I like seeing how it looks when they're welcoming us to the Greybeards.
All 3 words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Luftahraan will now gift you with his knowledge of Yahoo. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Indra, Rossisara, Strundur, Osnivaran, Glo, Bran, now. Maze tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Honestly, I'm surprised that when they do that greeting and when they holler for our butts to be summoned to High Hrothgar in the first place, they don't cause an avalanche because they're right on top of a very snowy mountain, causing that much shaking. I feel like would trigger an avalanche, and I feel like that would not be a safe thing for them to be doing at all, but obviously I'm not really in charge of them and their business. Whoops. Trying to go to our map. Okay. We've never been to Windhelm, so we're gonna go ahead and pay to be sent to Windhelm because it's easier to walk from the stables to Kynesgrove than anywhere else, so at least it's only 20 gold to go to Windhelm.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some account. They say the big old palace there was built by...
Alrighty, and let's get my weapons back in place, because I don't know about you guys, but I don't really want to go into a dragon fight without my helmet on and my weapons in place. Oh great, it's windy and snowy. I love those conditions for fighting dragons. And yes, that was sarcasm, people.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it flew up. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
That's probably a smart move, ma'am. Considering you're just a basic miner who has no weapons and no gear to fight said dragons. It'd probably be safer for you to be not near this mess. I wonder if this glitch that occasionally happens in my games will happen with the Stormcloak soldiers that are up here. We'll see. If it does happen, then it does happen. Nope. They actually have their gear on, not just in their inventory and not having them just in their undies. That occasionally happens. I don't know why.
Salokunir, Zil Grodova Ursa. Slen. Such arrogance to dare take for yourself the name of Nova.
I feel like the dragon tongue is technically just a fucking dead language. If that makes sense, guys. Like, I don't think many people know dragon language anymore. Like, I feel like it's just dragons and the Greybeards who would know it. It's not really practiced anymore anywhere else. Also, Ulfric would know it, but some of it. because he knows how to shout. Don't think he would know the full...
Hear my voice and despair.
Yay, I get to eat.
Dang, you did it.
Oh boy, I'm gonna overweight myself here. Should probably just drop some stuff into his inventory himself. Because, you know. I want the bones and the scales, because those things are important to me. I think it's important to everyone to have those things, so...
Wait, something's happening. God's above.
That's a weird position for Delphi to be. Yeah, no shit, lady. And now I have eaten another soul.
I owe you some answers. Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. I'm one of the... A very long time ago, the Blades were for the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
She does have a point.
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Okay, let's work on getting some of those items. So that's one item. Really hate when I end up doing this to myself. Where I have way too much stuff in my inventory and I have dragon scales now to collect. We'll probably run back to the Tundra homestead and just drop off some stuff because this is a little ridiculous. Just a tad. We just need a couple more items to be put away. There we go. He can keep all of that as long as I can have the dragon scales. Thank you. So, let's see. I want to also check something before we do diplomatic immunity. Do we have we gone to Riften yet? I don't think we have. No, we haven't. So we will be going to Riften before diplomatic immunity and all that, due to the fact that it is actually kind of hard to do the job that Brynjolf gives you at the very beginning to see if you've got what it takes, where you have to sneak a ring into another dude's pocket. Because there's a Khajiit following you around, because the Khajiit's part of the, my brain is part of the Thalmor embassy group, and they sent her to find us. Hopefully that sentence made sense. We're also doing this because of the fact that we will not want all of this stuff handed to Malborn. We do not need all these items to go with us. I wonder, we're gonna actually leave those fire salts in my inventory for right now. I want to see how many we actually have really quick. Seven, so we just need 3 more, and then we'll make somebody very happy. Debating if we have anything we need to purchase before the thing, and I think that we will probably purchase some stuff and then come back here before meeting with Malborn, like arrows and stuff, and then we'll leave the money here. That way it's safe and sound. And also because I like to see how much money I can get while doing the Thalmor embassy, and then after the Thalmor embassy I usually go and do Merida's whole little quest to get Dawnbreaker. Hence why I want to buy arrows. We don't really need the woodcutter's axe on us right now. The boots and clothes will have to stay with us. And the keys weigh nothing, and as such I just keep them on me at all times. That way I have them if I want to cause mayhem with them. Which I often do anyways, so. Let's see here. Because we have not been to Solitude or Riften, so we'll go to Riften to start with, just so that we can get that primary quest out of the way. And then start the secondary one where we have to go
I can take you.
beat up
Where
some
do you
people
want
who
to
didn't
go?
pay.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that, and you'll forget all.
Obviously we won't be doing the beating up right away, but we'll just take that quest so that way we can get a couple other things done. You know.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, for the privilege of entering the city. All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
You really thought that was going to work on me, sir. You really thought that was going to go your way.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
The Dawn Guard. Vampire.
I had another run-in with the Thief's Guild.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble.
His Maven Blackbriar in her neck. One snap of her fingers, and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here.
Yeah? Well,
can't
I got
just
news for
ignore
you.
them there,
There's nothing to see here.
I know.
Last thing the Blackbriars
don't
need is
want
some
to.
stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't
Town in
belong.
the city in a long time.
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. Only way you could have... So what do you want to know? Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to get in good with them, and you'll find her.
I do
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you
find
said you paid back on time.
Maul kind of funny. And yes, we are going to go search that thief's body because it's right there and might as well just get some of that going. Not all of it, but some. Ooh, lockpicks. Lockpicks are always useful. And yes, I know how many I have. I have ridiculous amount.
All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Sure. Of course.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough.
Oh, thank you.
I could take a hint, lass.
Divine's bless
You want to
your
make...
kind
Never done an
Till
honest
next time.
day's work in your life for all that coin you carry. Eh, lass? Glad to see you finally came to your sense. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stamp. Once you have it, I want you to place it in... There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready? Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone.
We're not going to do that, but we will do the
Gather
a
round.
chance
I have
arrangement.
something amazing to show you that demands your attention. This way, everyone. Over here.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
This way, everyone. Over here.
There's nothing like fishing on Lake Onward.
Gather
You
round,
should try
dog.
it sometime.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Blanchet. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp. And it turned out to be crushed nerm root mixed with water.
This dude's pissing me off.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing.
Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna just load the save of us entering Riften the first time, just because this dude is not gonna make it easy for me to get in there. I don't know why he's just standing there. Normally they don't do that. So, yeah, yes.
I had another run-in with the Thief's Guild.
I don't know you.
Careful.
You and Riften looking for trouble?
His Maven Blackbriar at her back.
Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have me. I'm Maul. I watch this. Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it. Guess. So what do you want to know? Do I look like a merchant to you? Get in good with them and you'll find her.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time for double.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kind's Grove this time.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Of course. To oblivion.
Oh, thank you.
Never done an
Divine
honest day's
bless your
work in your life
kind
for all that.
Uh-huh.
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. It's all about the way they walk. What? Oh, but that's what... Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform. but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stamp. Once you have it, I want you to place it in brand. There's someone that wants... Now, you tell me when you're... Good. Wait until I start... Distraction. Show me what you're made of.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room. This way, everyone. Over here. You need to hear this.
And this is why I quick saved before this, because the fact that sometimes things just don't go our way. Don't ask me why sometimes this happens. Like, it's not supposed to be that hard, but
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing
they
to show
make
you
it
that demands
occasionally
your
difficult.
attention.
Not sure why.
Gather round, all. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room. This way, everyone. Over here. Gather round, all. Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
And now we're gonna quick save
Patience,
again,
Branche.
just because
This is a
of the
rare
fact that I get caught
opportunity.
often.
I don't want you to get left out.
That's what you said.
So let's hopefully this goes smooth.
Of the wisp
Well,
essence.
I see
And it
that my
turned
time
out
is up.
Well,
crushed
that
Come
actually
back
went
tomorrow if
very
you were
smooth.
around with
Excellent.
Take my advice.
Looks like I chose the right
Overhaul.
person for the
The
job.
bunkhouse isn't for
And
you.
here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. Nah, my organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. All right then. Let's put that to the...
Oh,
The
splendid.
group I rep
Can't wait to
get there
use
in
them.
one piece. Nah, my organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes.
Maybe I'll show you one day, Medesi. Have them delivered to the bunkhouse.
All right, Branche. Turn out your pockets. We know you have it.
Oh, chaos time.
Blazes are you talking about?
Don't play stupid. I said turn out your pockets. Now.
I'm telling you, I don't... Wait, what's this ring? This isn't mine.
That's right. It isn't yours. You're under arrest, Branche.
This is insane. I didn't steal anything. I never saw this ring before in my entire life.
We can do this one of two ways. You can walk with me up to the keep, or I can drag your lifeless body. Your choice.
Grifton guards are not exactly
Very well.
patient with people. I found that they're a lot less patient than your average city guard. Don't ask me why they're like that.
Have you heard the Imperials might be headed this way? What would they do?
So, what we're gonna do,
It's simply a response to Ulfric and his Stormcloaks. I assure you, everything will be fine.
let's go meet with Brynjolf, and then we'll go deal with Delphi tilting. This quest, by the way, is just kind of sad, in my opinion. And when we do it, I will explain more fully
Typhus, please.
why it's sad, but
Snow shards are good.
honestly, all I have to say is just don't disrespect coffins, people. It's It's not that hard. No, like, you could just be nice.
No, drop. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this. Aha!
Okay. Those two dum-dums are done. And why I call them dum-dums is what they're actually discussing, and why they say they'll be skinned alive is because they're skimming profits from the Thieves Guild. Ooh, orcish arrows. Those are actually better than steel arrows, so I will take those. I'll probably end up selling a lot of my steel arrows so I can buy some nicer arrows that do more damage than my average steel arrows, because unfortunately the enemies are starting to get a little bit tougher and steel arrows aren't cutting it. Okay, let's drop down here, and we're gonna, this is gonna take a second, most likely, yeah, because we are gonna unlock this gate. It's a quicker way to get to the Ragged Flagon instead of going all the way around like they have you do normally. I'll show you what I mean once I get this door open. At least I have way too many lockpicks for one sane person, so that's okay. So. And you remember me saying how there was a skeever with the,
Never should have come here.
hidden in Riften for that Pets of Skyrim? Well, we're about to go meet said rat. Let's go meet this skeever. I always forget that door's closed. Also, there's the ghost that we're supposed to follow if we want to do that quest, but we're not going to do that right now. That's a later problem. Here is our friend Scritch.
Is someone there? There you are!
Okay, let's talk to Scritch. Tell them to wait at the Golden Hills plantation, where all the rest of the pets are sent. And now I believe we are actually down to just one. Let's see. Yep, just the tame spider. That is all that is left. So let's locate Brynjolf at the Ragged Flagon, get that going, and then we're gonna do this one. We have so many quests, I might add, that it's a little, just a tad bit problematic. But we're gonna get a few done with the diplomatic immunity quest line. Like, I can promise you that much at the very least, guys.
So, what do you think, my dear? Could a beautiful woman like you ever see yourself with an old codger like me?
That one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
Oh, really?
It's time to face the truth.
Well, well. Calling me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Now get out of my way.
Reliable and headstrong? So, now that they owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want
FYI,
you to
serious
explain
coin is
to
just
them
100
the error
gold.
of their ways. Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you honestly, the debt... A word of warning, though. I don't... Good. If you need any details on your marks,
If you're
I'll
looking
be
for
here.
conversation,
Now get
the
going.
flagon isn't the place.
I'll be here when you're done.
So that is actually going to be taken care of later. We're going to go meet with Delphine. Again, I don't really want to, but we're going to because I have to. And I also may be just lazy and just keep the gold on me, unlike what I said previously, just because I would like to get through diplomatic immunity more quickly. I find that quest a little bit annoying. I have found one way to make it a little easier, but you have to be high elf. Because if you put on Thalmor robes as a high elf while you're breaking into their embassy, they think that you're part of the embassy and don't really look into it too closely until after a certain point. Which seems a little stupid to me, but you know, they can do what they want to do. That is not my, business to tell them how to do things. But you'd think they would have better security than what they do have. We're gonna go see Fletcher in Solitude before we meet with Malborn to see what arrows he can offer me.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
And see if he has any better bows than the bow we're currently working with, because might as well, right? Delphine, why do you leave this thing open? Anyone can wander in, because you left the door open. And then you left the secret door open. Like, what's the point of the secret door?
Into the Thalmor embassy. I've been doing this a long time. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret. I have a contact. His name, I'll get word. While you're doing, meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things. Sounds good. Be careful.
So we're gonna go to the stables of Whiterun, pay to get carriaged over to Solitude. Then, before we enter the city, we'll make sure we gather the quick travel point for the stables of Solitude, because the carriage actually does not take us close enough to be
I can take you to
a quick
Where
point.
do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude?
And we'll also level up.
Beautiful old city, capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you'll...
I also wonder if we have some guests. Let's see. Nope, unfortunately no guests.
To join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rockbeard.
Public execution. Just a great way to get people to, actually be happy with you. Nothing could go wrong with public executions, could it? So no, we're not going to go meet Malborn right away, but we will be meeting him shortly. I'm just going to take care of a few things in town before we meet up with him. Because I really do like the Fletcher at the Solitude. He's a pretty cool guy. Let's see, what can we increase? We really need to work on our smithing. But that's a problem for later. Not today, me. Let's see. Ooh, Zooming in with a blow slows time by 25%. We definitely want that. That's always a fun perk to have. Let's see. Sneak doesn't have anything new. Lockpicking has 1 new. Where I have apprentice blocks. I honestly love this perk right here. We'll have to wait for that one though. Speech. That way we have that going. Yeah. There we go. We really do need to get the smithing up so we can actually upgrade stuff, but again,
Uncle Brog here? Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
I feel bad for that girl.
Go home and stay there until your mother.
Because
You betrayed us.
he never really truly explains why to his daughter why her uncle won't be coming home. He never really explained that, and I feel like he should have tried to explain it a little bit, at least to the kid, because she asks a lot of questions regarding that.
Hello, and well, take a look.
Ooh, miscellaneous. That always means he has 1 lockpick or 2. Never more than that, but you know. Let's see, we've got dwarven arrows. We'll take those. We'll also take these. And no, we will not be buying a crossbow from him, but you'll understand why, hopefully later on. Okay, let's see. My weapon is a 28 damage, but at the same time, let's see what you've got going. Yeah, we'll keep this one, but we'll definitely sell a good chunk of... Where's my steel arrows? Yeah. There we go.
Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
And then let's see here. Not that. This. Weapons. Because luckily these things stay favorited, even if you put them in Malborn's inventory.
Feel free to make requests.
And if you're wondering why I'm going back here, it's because I don't feel like paying for a room. I'm being a cheapskate, I know. But the thing is, if we give up all our armor to Malborn, we would end up naked, which is where those clothes come in that I picked up a while back, so that I could easily make myself look, you know. So we'll remove that. Put that on. Remove that amulet because we don't want that swaying in the breeze. They tend to not like that if they see it. Let's see. How does my Argonian look? Looks like Delphine's outfit. Pretty much, which is what we want. Inconspicuous outfit. Now we'll go meet with Malborn.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff?
Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
Yes?
I tell you,
Really?
I tell you,
You're who she picked?
comes.
I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment. Don't plan on bringing anything. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware the Dragonborn.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
So, the drinking competition with Sam, we are not going to do right now, but it is hilarious. I will give them that.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my
Oh, poor woman. We all know what happens to Victoria there. Anyhow, what was I saying? Yeah, so we now got an invitation to do a drinking contest with a guy named Sam, which we're not going to do right now, but it is kind of hilarious how that goes. I will give them that.
Can't wait to gut one of those rebels.
I take care of the horses and the goats.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest, which means you need to when you're ready. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that.
I know I can't. And yes, I am hiding behind this wheel because I want to... Let's see how these party clothes look on my poor Argonian. Ugh. Actually does not match at all with her scales. But no, the drinking contest with Sam ends up involving the Temple of Dibella,
Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
a stolen goat, a giant, and a hag raven.
Don't worry. Just make sure. Good luck.
And no, I'm not going to explain those things because I'd rather it be explained via the quest. And if you guys have done the quest before, don't spoil it in the comments.
And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, Mom. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation.
Now let's go find our friend, the Jarl of Hallmark.
I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Have you? All good, I trust. But you have me at a disadvantage. I'm afraid I know nothing about you. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine.
She'll manage to find out my name anyways, but
of course,
I try to keep it from her.
Not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Uh-huh. Cray.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on. Let's hope we both live through this day.
I agree. So let's go find the Jarl of Morthal, because she's actually quite fun to be the one who caused a distraction, because she actually just... You'll hear what she has to say when I ask her for help.
Hope you're enjoying yourself, ma'am.
Now here's a face I did not expect to see. Be mindful, for you walk among adders. My ears are always open to a friend's request. Nothing would please me more. I'll keep their eyes away while you do what you came here for. An old woman can get away with almost anything.
You heard that right. She just said an old woman can get away with almost anything.
No harm is meant to you, happy fool. Right here. I see it in your face. The snakes writhe behind your eyes. Get away! Get away from me!
Did you say snakes? Where? I hate them.
Gone,
Slithering the way.
Be gone from this
What?
house
Are they
and
on me?
trouble it no more.
Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Beware, O people of Skyrim.
I like how it's optional to grab your gear, but like, it isn't optional because you want to be able to
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
There's no harm in him. Please, let him go.
Yeah, she says she was confused.
Comes, Malcolm. You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
FYI, moon sugar is the base to skooma.
I need to lock...
Yes, I know what you need to do, sir. You can just shut up and let me do my thing.
Door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong. Good luck.
Did you see those robes?
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers.
I don't get these men.
We better get back to our rounds.
At all. Did my arrows not equip? No, they did not. I don't know why they didn't equip, but whatever. They're equipped now. And before you ask, yes, I am going to take all the gold from them. I'm going to take as many little items as I can from them. Because they don't really deserve the money. If you ask me.
Never should have... Where are you? Can't hide from me.
Okay, sir, let's drag you into the closet. By closet, I mean really just a little area that is hidden enough that no one will know you're in there for now. Hopefully keep me hidden from trouble a little longer. Hopefully we can all know that that doesn't always go as according to plan, but we will try. Ooh, coin purse. There we go. And you go. And we'll take that steel sword with us just because it's in the way. Take that coin purse. I'm actually gonna quick save right here just so that we know that we got this far. And then let's go up here and see what we can find, because yes, I may be supposed to be looking for evidence about the dragons, and that's not in this building, but am I a thief? Yes. Yes, I am. And again, do you really think that Thalmor need the money. Sounds like somebody found the bodies. Oops, I thought I had hidden them properly, but apparently not. There's nothing really down there that I want to grab, so... Let's drag his ass into the closet with the rest of the gang, and then we'll head out. And by head out, I mean we're going to head across the courtyard where they definitely will not like me. Because I am definitely trespassing at that point, and they know I'm trespassing. I've not been able to sneak past these guys at all. It doesn't matter if I had a potion or not. I rarely ever manage to sneak past them. As such, we're going to have to just accept the fact that we're going to get caught and we'll just have to run across. Because as long as we get inside the next building, usually they don't follow us in. The dude who's inside the next building doesn't notice us right away, so we can shoot him and go on our merry way of, well, being a thief. Who's also here to make sure we have fun with everything else. I'm hoping my boat will help a little bit, but I don't think it will that much.
That money. I earned it.
Went actually pretty well.
Do not presume, sir. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive. What was that?
Seriously? Okay, now that he's no longer a problem child, let's grab that steel sword so it's not on the floor where everyone can see it. Because his room has a door, so we're going to just take this lovely Thalmor soldier with us and put him inside the room, because we'll loot this room, close the door, and then go looting, well, everywhere else. Before we get the information we need to get that's over that way. Also, I'm pretty sure Gisser here was planning on poisoning them. I already know that one, so we'll just leave that. Don't really need food since we're not playing survival mode. But we're still going to search and make sure there's nothing in there that would be useful, because I don't trust the Thalmor. Not to hide things. Because that's what they're good at. And before you ask us, I know I could stand up because I'm in the clear in this area. But I prefer to just stay sneaking. It makes me feel better. Those. We'll take that and that. Search the cupboard. Does that book do anything? No. We'll take the gold though. Take the death bell. And then, let's see, anything useful? No? Let's go upstairs and see what's upstairs really quick. Because I have sticky fingers. And can you blame me? It's the Thalmor. Like, I don't really have any sympathy for them. Like, we know what they do to people who don't agree with them. They don't exactly act nice. Anything in the basket? No? Okay. I've found coin purses inside their baskets before. So. Always checking. I feel like this might be Elowin's room just because of this right here. Because I don't know who would have a safe in the bedroom besides Elowin. If that makes sense. Like, she feels like the only major player inside this embassy who would need a safe in their room. I could be wrong. I could be. But I don't think I am. Because this is, I believe, her solar. I could actually, let me check the map really quick. Yeah, Elowin's solar. I'm not really sure what a solar is. But, you know. Okay, now that I've satisfied my curiosity for those areas, let us actually go get the information we were sent to get. Because, you know, we do need to get the heck out of here sooner than later. I like having this because this tells me how old Delphine is, and I find it kind of it does show that she is she was very good at her job in the past. Now she's a little bit annoying. We got a few guards to kill.
What was that?
Whoops. Shut up. There we go. And no, I'm not going to go to the work it would take to get them hidden. Let me see here. What is my dwarven mace at? 14? Okay, yeah, no, we're taking your mace. I'm making that our favorite mace now because it does better damage. We'll be rescuing him in a second, but first we're going to just get this.
Over here! Yeah!
Oh, Malborn, you should have just ran. Oh, well. No, I'm not reloading a save to save his butt. It's sad, but not really sad enough in my book. You might call me a little bit cruel for not saving him, but I've got other people I can save. Again, you can call me cruel if you wish, but I think you guys understand the fact that I really do not like being in this embassy, and I just want to get the heck out of Dodge quicker than later. We'll also grab that dude, though. Don't worry, we'll leave that guy behind, because he's part of the Thieves Guild, and as such, and he's also grateful. Malborn usually whines and whines and whines about how we ruined everything. They get a good gig going. Don't ask me why the boy's like that, so I usually just don't. If he dies, he dies.
I told you. I don't... What? Who... Yeah, sure. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
There is a troll. That's why I got the fire arrows out. There we go. Whoops. But hey, we got him. That's all that matters, right? He's out of the way. Where'd that dude go? Not really sure. I know he was with us and then he ran off, but... Let me go back in and see if I can find him. Yeah, I don't know where he went, and I'm not about to, again, reload a save. I don't. Honestly, I have limited patience, if you haven't noticed, for a lot of things. Also, we should get our mace out because we're about to go get in some trouble. Because we're going to do a couple things. And by a couple, I mean we have a few things we're going to do. We're going to be doing... Where is it? This quest. And where is it? Missing in action. We will also take care of that quest. But we are also going to be adding a quest to our quest list, but only briefly. Don't worry, I have a plan for this quest. It's just that I have to get to said quest marker and figure out, try to remember how I get up to a certain point. But it sounds like we've got guests waiting for us. I don't know where they are, but we shall find them. But there is a house over that way that we're going to go look at. And then we'll just take a quick amount of time to do some stuff. That way we can get a crossbow without paying for it. Because, you know, money is everything. And if you can get free crossbows, get free crossbows. Those things are not cheap. By the way, elven maces look nasty. Like they look like they would be mean. I am hoping we get through all 3 of those quests before the end of this video. There we go. That took a second. Let us see here. Already read that book, apparently. This letter started Night Hunter. A vampire hunter who then ended up getting bitten by a vampire while hunting and decided to go have a drink at his favorite place to watch the sunrise. Which means we have to go find his lovely charred body and pick up a key from him. I said what I said. I hope you know that. I am not exaggerating. You also have to be very careful about this part because he's super close to the embassy where we've just caused mass chaos. So, yeah, let's not get them too riled up. They're already unhappy, and I know they're already unhappy with me, so I'm going to try to avoid them and not make them more unhappy for now. Also, let me take a look at something. Okay, we still got that going, so we actually don't need to worry about animals. That makes me happy. Because those things are creepy, and they sound creepy. Yes, I accidentally did a whirlwind sprint there, not on purpose. This is usually why I deactivate shouts once I'm done using them, or whatever I'm doing. I'll deactivate it once I'm up the stupid hill. You see how close his body is, though, to the embassy, and you see why I'm like, I'm not gonna. So let's actually undo that really quick so I don't accidentally press that. But here's a crossbow, but if we search him, he will have some bolts, 1 crossbow, and a key. And then if we go to the Ironback hideout and get through that trap door, now that we have the key to it, we'll actually get some goodies. And honestly, it's a pretty easy quest since his body's like right there and this area is right here, so not too difficult to handle. See? All done. I'll just go in here. Yes, we get an ebony crossbow. Free of charge. You see why I didn't buy a crossbow and just kind of went with what just got bolts for it. Let's see here. These I usually save for important things. Alrighty. So before we deal with Merida and her whole thingy-bobber, we're gonna actually be headed to get our, well, Thorald out. And hopefully I don't have to kill too many of the Thalmor to do so. I probably will, though. I have no qualms about it, though.
Something?
Hail, friend. But you look tired. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
So off we go to get the world out of a Thalmor jail. No, I don't really think that it counts as a jail since it's only the people that they don't like who are doing things that they don't like. Yes, it is technically illegal to do certain things that they don't like now, but they kind of did force people's hands because they knew that the people of the Empire were running low on soldiers and could not afford a lengthy campaign against them, so they accepted the humiliating deal much to the despair and annoyance of people in the Empire. And I get it. I do. I get why they're upset. But at the same time, they need to understand that I feel like the Emperor was doing his best considering the circumstances he had been put into. So there it is. It's an actual, like, fort that is kind of run down. So normally, like, it's the kind of fort I would find bandits in. That's the thing. And why I don't quite get Thalmor. We're also going to skip ahead by, like, 10 hours, just so I don't have to worry about trying to see in the dark. I don't like trying to do that. It's not easy, and I don't like doing it at all. And if I wait till 6, it's usually bright enough for me to be chaos. And no, we're not going through the front gate. That's not how we roll. The back gate will be safer. There's that castle, the vampire castle. Okay, let's see. Can I make this shot? Hopefully I can. Nope. I can't kill this dude. You see how many people there are, though? On the outside of this place, like, it's a lot. I am trying to get my, arrows. One, I want to use up the steel arrows. Two, I'm trying to get archery up. Here we go. Yeah, that was a little bit excessive, but I don't care. We're gonna search the bodies in the outside of this place before we go inside. I already kind of knew that that's how the whole outside of the Thalmor's Northwatch Keep place would go, but I tried to avoid it. But, you know, I usually can't, as much as I try. So it does want me to go through that door right there, but we're not doing that. Nope. Trust me. That's not a good idea. What will be a good idea is how we're gonna get in. Is a better idea then. Because that's the main entrance into the keep, which, as you can imagine, is probably not the safest place to go in. Because that means they're prepared for people to be coming inside. So we're going to take the back entrance, which will take a second, because if I remember correctly, it is an expert lock, but I could be remembering falsely, so don't judge me if it isn't an expert lock and it's something different. Master. I was close. I was off by like 1 level. That's not too bad. And besides, I've got like a crap load of lockpicks. I'm not too worried about this. This is not the end of the world. And this actually does reset the lock, so I'm purposely doing this so I can actually get in without having to guess too much. I'm also going to put my bow away and put it back out. That way I'm invisible and they can't see me.
Careful.
Huh?
Nice. I can go up there. I'm gonna take his key. I'll take my steel arrow back just because I can. And look, there he is, Thorold. First, we're gonna make sure this place is actually good to go before we try to release him, because honestly, we don't want to have to get into a fight with the poor guy who's clearly not doing great. I don't think anyone would be doing great if they were strung up like that. Okay, there's no one really in the main vicinity that I need to worry about. That's all that matters, right? Let's get people out. Because this is not okay, people. This is not okay. Like, seriously, you see this, right? This is not something you do to another human being. So, bad. Bad elves.
You there. What are you doing? I never thought. We need to get to safety as soon as possible. Let's move.
Yes, let's. Come on. Let's go.
Let's get out of here, fast as we can. Gods, I wish I could. Now, thanks to you, I needn't worry. I'm not sure. They wanted a confession. I think they wanted. I gave them no such pleasure.
There we go. Now he's free. Now quietly follow me, sir. Luckily for us, the guards are dead this way, so we're just gonna stay quiet enough so that they don't notice us. Come on, bud. Come on.
Leave me alone.
I've got to get out of here.
Well, you can now. You're welcome. Not that they would be grateful. But now they have the option to leave if they wish. Which is all that matters, right? Okay. Let's make sure the dude's following me.
Oh? I cannot thank you enough for rescue. But why would you risk your life for me, a stranger? Of course, I should have known. This was all Abelstein, a wise decision, but they'll go looking for me. I cannot. Our best hope now. But would you do me a favor? Tell my mother to suffer the winter's cold wind. For it, I thank you again, friend. You've given me my life back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We're not gonna go speak to her just yet, because we actually have a place to be. A Daedric prince, princess, whatever you want to call them. Thingy to get back. So we're gonna go up to the Ironback hideout, because that's actually the closest place possible to get there. And we're gonna try to get through their temple. But in this video, but I make no such promises, and I hope you guys understand. And there's actually a word wall outside her temple, so we're gonna actually grab that before we even talk to Merida.
Look at my temple lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts. If they love me not, how can my love reach them?
I don't know, but I do know
Restore to me my beacon.
that I don't like this part.
I might guide you toward your destiny.
I don't like heights, and this just does not help my issues with heights.
It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within. The necromancer Malkaran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler. Of course you will. I have commanded it.
Like, seriously, look at the height.
Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed.
Do not
and
like that.
Malkaran destroyed.
At all.
Malkaran has forced the doors shut. But this is my temple, and it responds to my
We're so high up, we can see the vampire castle, for heaven's sakes.
I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
And there's Solitude. Like, we're that high up. And I get Merida's issues with Malkaran, because Merida's one of the few Daedric princes that is not considered technically evil, because it does not. They do not like undead. So yeah, no, we're gonna go take care of their clearing out the temple and getting a bunch of money out of it, because there's a bunch of corpses that are called corrupted corpses that you can get stuff out of. Also, we're going to take this helmet, because this helmet is not normally available anywhere else, but like really right here. And it's the closed front of an Imperial helmet. But yeah, like 75 gold on the corpse. 40. Like, this is just a money-making machine for me. Yes, I know that's kind of wrong, because these people have been desecrated, but at the same time, I like having money in Skyrim, because it means I can buy nice houses, nice things, back and buy even a reindeer if I wanted to at this point. Maybe I will. I don't know. I haven't decided. Maybe I'll build a house next. And yes, I do know we have a level up, but I'm going to save it for a very, very particular reason that will become clear eventually. And again, I do hope we make it through this place without getting cut off, but I am not going to make my videos longer than 2 hours, so... But I'll try my best to get through this. If not, we'll have to continue in the next video. And I do apologize if that does happen. I am kind of a person who likes to wander, if you haven't noticed, and find as much stuff as I can. Because I always find it interesting to see what I can find. Because like every time I'm playing Skyrim, I find a new little item to go collect. So, also this beacon is not fun to be hit by. I've accidentally been hit by that beam and it actually hurts. Not super bad, like it's not an insta kill, but it's still not pleasant, if that makes sense. Like you don't really want that to happen. Okay, time to meet with the Shades. Malcolm's creations, the things that make Merida upset with him. What he's using her powers to make. And I can get behind her being upset about that. Okay, AI, that was rude. Let's see here. Where's my orcish arrows? Because I know. These guys don't really have anything on them worthwhile. They have the weapons that they were carrying essentially, and anything, like if you shot them with arrows, that occasionally the arrows inside their liquid puddle. Which is gross sounding, but I don't know what else to call it. Their essence, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know what you would call it at all. They're not particularly strong, they're just depressing to fight. If that makes sense. Kind of cool how you can see the beam in the area that we can't get through because it's collapsed and is ruined by age and time. Okay, where is that? I don't trust logs like that, even if there is no pressure plate. I don't like it. I've never liked it. Making sure there's no more shades in this area. Okay, so we're in the clear for this area, which means we can go get a chest of goodies. We just have to get through this door. Down we go. Onto the balcony. First try, I like it when that happens. Ooh, madness armor. Not armor, but ore. That's still. That's nice. Excellent. Now then. Time to play a game of whack-a-mole, essentially, of mazes to get through to get the thingy to open up. The area that will lead to where the boss is of this dungeon. I do not like fighting, I might add. He's not my very most favorite, if that makes sense. So I've learned that if you're careful enough, you can open that door and I'll just... And I don't even have to use a lockpick on it. If that makes sense. Because yes, that was a trapdoor. And that boss is actually partially the reason why we have not leveled up. Because when you level up, it actually refills your health, stamina, and all those items fairly nicely. So, I am saving it for that reason. So it looks like we're going to manage to get the crypt area open, but unfortunately we will be calling it here in a second. I will get us into the next section of the dungeon here, and then we will finish this dungeon in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed a nice longer video. I'm hoping to do more of them, and I hope you guys have a great day, evening, again, whenever you guys are watching this. I just hope you have a great time, and I will see you later.